Hey guys, Mike Chen here in Chicago, and this is gonna be a treat. You know how much I love Filipino food, but I've never been to a Michelin star Filipino restaurant before. Well, actually, not really many people has, because this restaurant just got their star this year, and it's the only Michelin star Filipino restaurant in the world. This is gonna be a good night. Let's go. First dish is the kini lao. Smells so wonderful when they brought it out. Pearl spoon, and this is Kaluga caviar, hamachi, which is yellowtail, and coconut on the side. Oh my goodness. Oh, it smells so unbelievably smoky. Oh, this is a dish for the ages. The yellowtail, incredibly delicate. Caviar, obviously, light and briny. I never had anything like this with the coconut cream before. The smokiness is just compounded by the sweet aroma and flavor of the coconut. So every bite is smoky, sweet, tender, briny, creamy. Just absolutely superb. Next dish, lumpia and also talaba. Talaba is oishi oysters, green mango, and mezcal, which is a type of alcohol. Presentation is so beautiful. Sitting on a plate of ice to keep this chilled. Wow. This is amazing. This is so crazy. Fried hot spring roll inside a rice wrapper with herbs and noodles in this delicious sweet and spicy dipping sauce. Holy moly. Look at that chewy texture from the rice wrap, then the crunch from the spring roll, and that awesome meatiness inside. Works so well with that dipping sauce. Oh my goodness. And these are the oysters. Look at this. I think this thing, you just chuck it. That was crunchy, it was citrusy, it was sweet, it was tender. You did not expect such a little oyster to have that much flavor. Next up, aga. This looks supremely delicate. It's cabbage on short grain rice, and under the cabbage is A5 Miyazaki Wagyu. And then on the side, there's a bone soup to sip along with this between bites. Oh my gosh. This might be the only time in my life I'm picking up a piece of cabbage that I dropped with such urgency. Wow. Wow, the smoky cabbage. I think the rice is a little vinegary, so I think it's maybe sushi rice. The broth. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that is beefy. Wow. Feels like I'm sipping on the elixir of life right now. And it goes so well with the rice because the rice is a little vinegary. Ah, so nice paired with this fatty, delicious soup. I mean, there is a lot of fat in there. You will not need lip gloss for a week after sipping on that. Each dish just keeps getting better and better. 3 dishes in, already mind blown. This is so amazing, this place. This is gonna be good. They call this a shomai. Basically a dumpling with pickled mushrooms and foie gras inside. So a little bit of woodier. Wow. Mushrooms are so crispy. The broth is very oily and fatty, but so delicious. Man, it goes so well with the pickled mushrooms. Dumpling skin is thin, it's meaty. I think this is a dish that the best way to eat it is all the ingredients together in one bite. Don't really taste the foie gras as much, but it's a delicious dumpling. And I think an even more delicious broth. I think this might be the only time in my life I like the mushroom and the broth more than I like the dumpling. And it's a pretty darn good dumpling. Next dish is the national dish of the Philippines, adobo. This one is made with maitake mushroom and mussel emulsion, which is pretty much just the foam here. Wow. To say this had a flavor explosion would just be insulting it. The flavor of the adobo shines through so well. That savory umami flavor with that nice vinegary hit. I'm about to pick up this bowl and lick the rest of this stuff. That works so well with that earthy flavor of the mushrooms. One of my favorite dishes tonight. I'm on all the amazing dishes they served already. It's salmon tamarind sauce and smoked salmon roll. Wow. Also a salmon skin chicharron with tamarind on here. I wish they would sell baskets of this. The salmon is fatty. The roll gives it such a fun little pop and texture. If you pair it with this, it's just perfect. This thing is a little sour. So airy and crunchy. I was waiting for this to show up. I knew there's gonna be a version of pancetta, serrano ham, squid ink pasta, and I think some shrimp and scallop conserva on the bottom. My kind of dish. First of all, it's noodles. I love noodles. Ham is delicious. The seafood has such a great, rich, deep miso-esque flavor. And every bit of that just soaked in to the squid ink noodles. It doesn't lose on its interpretation of a pancetta, but it's just glorified. It's so good. Next dish is the Kare Kare. And of course, this is a peanutty stew. Lamb belly, of course, peanut, and XO sauce. And some flatbread to wipe up the sauce. That is a tender, fatty piece of lamb, charred and toasty on the outside, super peanutty. This flatbread is amazing. So thin and toasty, perfect for dipping up any sort of sauce. Final savory dish, A5 Wagyu caramelized onions and calamansi. That is a tender piece of steak. Never had A5 Wagyu paired with calamansi. First of all, the caramelized onions are bliss. So smoky and sweet, perfect for the fatty, buttery Wagyu. It's on to dessert. 3 dessert courses. First one, check this out. Truffle croissant with honey and cheese. Oh my freaking god. Cheese is just this creamy bliss inside. Truffle on the outside and the delicious honey glaze. Make sure all that truffle stays on this beautifully airy, crispy, flaky croissant. Oh my god, this thing is both savory and sweet, creamy and crunchy. Second to the last dessert already. This is a take on a popular street food in the Philippines. Caramelized saba plantain with diplomat cream. Wow. I mean, the savory items at this place are already so good. I like the desserts even more. Oh my goodness. The banana is just caramelized so nicely. That smoky, sweet flavor. So the plantain has just such a nice chew. Combine that with a cloud-like cream. I think I finished that in like 2 seconds. And I'm trying to savor it. Like I was trying to cut it up to little pieces, but really I just wanted to shove the whole thing in my mouth. But no, dish of the meal, of course, halo halo. This thing has Asian pear granita, pandan ice cream, and a flan. Perfect conclusion to such an amazing Filipino meal. The dishes were superb. I'm always a big fan of traditional food, but I love how they were able to integrate different and new ingredients into traditional cuisines. I love how they also are embracing that traditional side, because in the daytime, this place is a traditional Filipino food cafe. And nights and weekends is this. And you can tell the chefs really care about the ingredients, really care about the food, and they really care about the culture. And if you are a fan of Filipino food, come here and try this. Again, the only Michelin star Filipino restaurant in the world. They just got their star like several weeks ago. And I'm surprised they only got one, because this place just excels in everything. People are also so incredibly nice as well. I'm gonna head to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. So we go from a Michelin star Filipino place to one of the oldest Korean restaurants in Chicago, Cho Sun Ok.
the crawfish and seafood.
Remember?
Oh, the banchan is so good, especially this water kimchi. What they're known for here is really the brisket. It's my favorite thing at a Korean barbecue. Little sesame, little salt, pepper. Oh, this thing is so fatty and nice. That little skyne as well for some additional crunch. Banchan is excellent, meat quality is excellent. Toss in some garlic in the pan with the brisket, even better.
Yeah, you get one.
Ramen is excellent as well. The place is so busy. Always a full house. That's the owner right there. And after you're done with your brisket, check out what they do. First place I ever seen that does this. All your leftover banchan goes in, rice goes in, and a fried rice emerges from it. With, of course, the crispy part being that best part. That crunchy rice is what you're looking for. And the end result, spicy, crunchy, toasty, meaty, awesome Korean kimchi fried rice. This place is an institution, like I said, one of the oldest Korean restaurants in Chicago. Always jam-packed. Service is fast, the food is delicious. You want a delicious taste of history? It's where you go. Every time I'm in Chicago, PappaRoti. This bun, this coffee bun. Must try when you're in the city. I can't get enough of this. Crumbly, crispy, coffee baked on top. It's so light and airy and buttery. It's so good, so good. I could eat like 100 of these. Cheese bread. Love Brazilian barbecues, but all the buffets are like at night, so lunchtime. This looks like a really good place. Beef Stroganoff, haven't had this in a long time. I think last time I had this was when I was taste testing the emergency food at my house. This place is a buffet at night. Wow. Oh, the stroganoff is so delicious, so creamy, and the steak is cooked perfectly. I would highly recommend this. Also, at a Brazilian steakhouse, you gotta get steak. Ooh, that steak, that's definitely bloody. Got a medium rare, but love that giant piece of fat on the outside. A little chimichurri sauce on top. Oh, so tender. This piece, sirloin steak with onion, and they give you a little vinaigrette to put on top. The steak is pretty lean, but still really tender. That vinaigrette is delicious. Brazil is a country that's been on my bucket list for so long. Love to go eat this over there. I recommend come for the barbecue. Even the a la carte options, they're not expensive. Each steak is about $13 to $18. Much cheaper than most steakhouses you go to. You get unlimited cheesy bread, which is some of the best I've ever had at a Brazilian steakhouse. You get rice, you get sides. I would definitely come back for the buffet. And all you can eat, this, yeah, that would make me very, very happy. Can we get the papaya and the lava cake, please?
Papaya and the lava?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is some kind of papaya and ice cream. Oh, this is awesome. It's so fresh tasting and creamy. I love how at Brazilian barbecues, they bring all the dessert to you. You can see what they actually look like. All right, now I'm ready to go back to St. Louis. been my favorite Sichuan restaurant to eat at in St. Louis. ChiliSpot. I say even if this place opened in New York, it'd be one of the best Sichuan restaurants in New York. It's so good. I'm really gonna miss this place when we leave. By the way, we're moving from St. Louis soon, very soon. Anyway, back to ChiliSpot. Classic Sichuan dishes. I really like this ganbian fei chang. This is the, they basically fry large intestines. It's amazing. Get that. Suantang fei niu, this is really, really good too. Never tried their fish. I bet you that's good. Beef noodle soup is really good. Garlic pork is delicious. Whoa. First time having the water braised beef here. Oh, that's so good. Fried large intestines. Seriously, give it a try. So these are the dishes that we typically get when coming here. The fatty beef and sour broth. That's so nice. The sourness comes from the sauerkraut in here. That with the fatty beef, that's such a great combination. Oh, there's one more thing. They said it's not on the menu. I'm not sure what it is, but they cleared off a whole big section of the table for it. Oh my gosh. Wow, I don't know what this is. But it is delicious. They just call it a big stone plate beef, and that's pretty much what this is, like big stone plate full of peppers and potatoes, slices of beef, sesame on top. It's a little sweet, definitely spicy. Not going out all day, just staying home and working. So whatever's left over is gonna be tomorrow's food. Oh my goodness, chunks of giant pieces of potatoes in here too. They definitely do not skimp on ingredients in this dish. Still trying to figure out what it is. All I know is it tastes good. St. Louis really does have some hidden gems. All right, gonna get back to this, and as always, all the places I went to, listed down below for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Till we eat again. See you later.